Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. Let's gather up the crafting table and get started. Once again, I went ahead and slept here. I cooked up the rest of my pork chops. When did I get mushroom stew? I don't remember getting mushroom stew. I need to eat that and get it out of my inventory. I vaguely remember making that. I'm sure I really did. I just don't hardly remember it. But anyway, yeah, I chopped down, got some wood. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, and I did just look at this. This is interesting. I have walked 36 kilometers. Now this is since we upgraded to 1.0. However, by boat we've traveled 71, so that's interesting. I'm not sure what flown means. Haven't had it in creative, so I don't know what that means. But yeah. Well, let's get started back. Oh crap, I hopped in and hopped right back out. So yeah, it's been a few days since I've uploaded. I think it's been what, last Friday was was the last one. Been slacking off in the video department. Yeah, I have a video department here at the house, and I go in there and I just slack around, do nothing. I was being pretty consistent with this anyway. Got a little bit inconsistent there for a while. Pumpkins in the swamp. Fun. Oh well, whatever. I didn't want to keep that boat anyway. Stupid boat. Who needs it? Who freaking needs it? So yeah, I do apologize about that. But we are keeping on, keeping on. That is a quote from Joe Dirt. If you haven't seen Joe Dirt, then what is wrong with you people? I expect the people who would watch me be classy enough to watch Joe Dirt. Seriously, that's a hilarious movie. If you haven't seen it, yo yourself to check it out. I didn't realize a minute ago that I do need some coal. Well, it's charcoal. Oh. I still don't have very much. Let's turn that into torches. And for being all economical and stuff. Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a pretty good week. A pretty interesting morning so far. Well, it's afternoon now, but it's pretty interesting this morning. Our cable service just went kaput. Completely kaput. No internet. No cable television. No phone even. Well, I mean, that's really not surprising because whenever the internet goes out, then the phone goes out too. It's just the way it's set up. Ooh, looks like a cow party over here. That's a dead cow party. I will actually cook this up eventually. I've been lazy. But yeah, it just went out completely. It's kind of freaking me out because I had seen a tweet from I can't remember who it was that I follow that said it, but it said something about the United Airlines, I think was out, and the New York Stock Exchange had went out, and they joked about the end of the world, and then just a few minutes later, our internet goes off. You know, that's and cable. You know, it's a big gateway to the rest of the world. You know, as far as news that you can use. So I wasn't really thinking it, but it did cross my mind. Is there like an alien invasion happening that we don't know about? Is this their way of not prerequisiting an attack, but you know, getting it ready, you know. Obviously they're probably better speakers than me. Or either they use brain waves to communicate to their fellow aliens. But anyway, I was like, oh crap. But yeah, I was out for about maybe 2.5 hours. Came back on and nothing like that was happening. So, like I said, I was very, 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 very sure it wasn't anything to worry about. But the timing of it, the timing was terrible. Anyway, yeah, I googled some news and sounds like everything's okay with the thing. You know, I didn't read up very much, but I think things are okay. Did play some video games while it was out. I did something really crazy, and I played video games for my mom. Yeah, she watched me. I did a live Let's Play. So yeah, that was interesting. Realizing I forgot to make beds. I meant to do that there at the very beginning, and I forgot it. Let's put that there, and not worried about it. Well, I guess I will though. I won't go backwards for those sheep. But since there's a high chance of us, you know, being at sea for long periods of time, let's make sure to keep myself topped off on wool when I've got the chance. So yeah, I did some video game playing for my mom. She watched me play Super Meat Boy, and she couldn't tell what was going on. Which I can't say I blame her. I don't even really know what's going on in that game. Pretty terrible at it. There's actually video evidence of how terrible I am. I did a random video on that game. So, that was interesting. Also, she mentioned about that she liked Mario and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. And fortunately, on one of my hard drives, I have Mario on it from back a few years ago. I was I was like, no, I'm gonna play Mario. Just got kind of a hankering to play it, so I played it for a while through means. Don't think I have to go into any more detail than that. Just through means. So I played me some Mario this morning. I still haven't beat it. I still have never beat it. I need to get around and do that sometime. I made it to the end of 5. There's spawner. Oh well. I made it to the end of 5-4. Well, no, not to the end of 5-4. I made it to the end of World 5, which is 5-4. And I died miserably at the very beginning of it. So yeah, that was interesting. It's amazing how I was really. It's really interesting how some games. You know, I've never been a huge Mario fan. You know, and I've never beat the game. It's weird how just natural, I guess it is to play it. Well, maybe not natural isn't the word to use. Just instinctive. You know, you kind of just know how to do it. And even if it's been 20 years, you can still remember things. You know, like that 1-up. You know, there's a 1-up at the very beginning of the very first thing, and I remember that, even though it's been several years since I played it. I'm not gonna go too crazy with getting cold because I'll be caving it. I'm gonna cave in the next episode. Did I say that already? I feel like I probably said that. I probably did. But terrible memory if you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna cave in the next episode. Yeah, I have a terrible memory if you guys haven't noticed. But I've never told that joke before. I'm sure I have, right? I'm very, very sure I've told that joke before. It's really bad when you can't know absolutely for sure if you told a joke about you having a bad memory before. I feel like that makes a point. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, it was really interesting that they can just remember that stuff. Also, you know, I just the way I decided to play it, I went and skipped to World 4. You know, there's World 1-2, and you go on top of the ceiling, and boom, you can take a shortcut. You know, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, but I remembered. I was able to remember how to do that. Didn't really have to think about it, just did it. So it's crazy how games do that. Even if it's, I guess maybe that's kind of the, I guess that's one of the Mario games that are just so, you know, well thought of. There's a spawner. Oh, that's definitely a spawner. Where's it at? Do I have a... Yeah, I do. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. If I see it flat out, I'll explore spawners, but no need to go chasing them. Yeah, eventually I need to... I would really like to... I'd like to beat Mario sometime. I should do that. I should make that a point. One thing I think would be cool, and I know it won't ever happen. Well, that was some lag. So, okay. Is the computer crashing? Thankfully it wasn't. That wasn't the case. Oh, it did it. Okay, whoa. What the crap, man? Why is it doing that? Oh, game. What is up with you? Okay, you gonna calm down? Guess no. Okay, maybe it's gonna work. Let's speak to it. Okay, good. Maybe it'll keep working. Yeah. One thing I think would be cool, and I know Nintendo won't ever do it, but I think that they need to make some sort of a retro. You know, need to put a lot of their retro games on some sort of a digital distribution thing. I know you can do that on the Nintendo store. There's a Nintendo store on there. I know that you can do that, but I think it would be cool if they were to do that. Make a PC a way to do that, an official PC way to do that. You know, some sort of a thing, kind of like Steam. You know, Steam or Good Old Games. Well, Good Old Games aren't really a kind of a. It's a way to sell them, but I'm sure that Nintendo, if they were to sell it digitally, they would want to have a way to control it. You know, in Steam, you know, there's the whole Steam. You know, the game opens up inside of Steam. You know, you can go to Steam and say select to play this game, and it plays it through Steam, and it's connected to it. And you know, it's very nice. You know, Steam's not just really annoying, you know, in that you can't play games offline. Very thankfully, I wasn't meaning to do that. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool if Nintendo were to do something like that, especially retro ones. Maybe stuff pre like GameCube and on. Maybe Game Boy Advance also. You know, since they're no longer making the hardware, and the software would be nothing to produce if it's digitally, you know. You know, I think that'd be kind of a cool thing. I know there's a bunch of people who like collecting, you know, who like collecting different consoles, and that's definitely a cool hobby. Definitely a cool hobby. But, you know, just for people who would want to play a handful of games that they've, you know, that they've played before, and have to go seeking out, you know, used Xbox, what? Yeah, used Xboxes to play Nintendo games. Used Super Nintendos or NESs, those sorts of things. Or have to worry about getting a controller that's jacked up. Because if I were to sell, I actually have a Super Nintendo, but my controller is messed up. I actually hooked it up about, what, 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And I was like, oh, it still works. I thought this didn't work, and I started trying to play the game, and I was like, oh, it's the controller that's jacked up. You know. Didn't really help that I'd already sold most of my Super Nintendo games back years ago. Probably 10 years ago. Probably sold them around when probably sold them well before I got my PlayStation 2. Yeah, very, very likely. But anyway, yeah, that would be kind of a. Like I said, I highly doubt Nintendo would do such a thing, but I would think that would be pretty cool. Cause I'd try to play through the Mario games. I don't think I'd do a series on it, but I would probably stream it. Cause there really are a lot of games that I missed out on. A lot of Zelda games too. I would like to play I had the original Zelda, but I didn't have the patience for it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how any of this stuff really worked. You know, I've kind of, sort of, was like, oh, hey, sometimes this sword shoots. Pew, pew, pew. But you know, I didn't realize exactly how it worked. Yeah, when I was a kid, I don't know, I just didn't have very good brains for video games, nor patience. And now I have a brain that's just slightly, somewhat suitable for it, and more patience. I think the patience is what helps. No, I don't want to go out to sea again. Okay. We're going to find us a cave, and we're going to end the episode. And the next one, we'll go caving. So yeah, that's the plan. Thought I would check and make sure I didn't have a program running. Thinking maybe that was what it was, but no, that wasn't it. Oh, that's not a cave. It's a bad place. Did it go this way? They keep going over this way, or is it mostly ocean again? Yeah, mostly ocean. Okay. Yeah, we'll find us a good cave. But yeah, I'd be all over that though if they were to do such a thing. I'm going to eventually buy that Mega Man collection that came out. I think it's out by now. I probably will live stream that. I keep saying I'm going to live stream, and I really will. I really will do more live streaming. Seems like whenever I think about such things, you know, my whole cable service just goes kaput, and whatever game I'm trying to play just quits working good, you know. So yeah, wound up playing Dark Souls in slow motion, so you can see all the dramatic action. Slow-mo mode. Slow-mo mode. Slow-mo mode. Okay, well this looks like a good spot. I'll probably kill these pigs before the next episode and get them cooked up, and then we'll go caving. So yeah, whoa! Okay, sure. Let's not be too crazy. I'm allergic to hats. That was a big hole. But anyway, I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, where we go down below. Farewell.